Hey, Dr. Karan here from Dr. PK Live, and in this video I'm going to talk about one of the most common medical diagnoses in females we see, which is Hashimoto thyroiditis. And we're going to talk about basic stuff from diagnosis to management, symptoms and lab result and treatment. So usually people complain that they feel tired, they're gaining weight without changing your diet and noticing some swelling in your neck area. You might be one of the millions living with Hashimoto thyroiditis, the most common cause of hypothyroidism. And today I'm going to break it down, the causes, the symptoms, and labs, and follow-up plan, and the treatment option you need to know. And if you're already on it, then of course you'll understand what I'm talking about. Let's talk about the epidemiology. So Hashimoto thyroiditis is the most common type of hypothyroidism in developed countries. It's an autoimmune disorder. The immune system of your body attacks thyroid gland and it destroys thyroid gland, basically thyroid tissue. Women are affected most, 7 to 10 times more than men. You'd be surprised to know that I was diagnosed with Hashimoto thyroiditis about 27 years ago. So yeah, I'm one of those men who suffered from Hashimoto thyroiditis. In women, much more common, most common between age 30 to 60, but can occur at any age. Genetic predisposition runs in families, often with other autoimmune disorder like type 1 diabetes, celiac disease, or rheumatoid arthritis. Environmental triggers, they can also they include excess iodine intake, radiation exposure, chronic stress, and viral infection. So clinical presentation is all over the map, but fatigue and sluggishness is the most common. Weight gain despite normal diet and exercise, cold intolerance, constipation, dry skin, brittle hair, hair loss, sometimes even like a lateral 1/3 of eyebrows, depression, brain fog, puffy face, swelling in neck, menstrual irregularities, hoarseness, or throat discomfort. Physical examination, what we find is in this examination, there's a thyroid which is diffuse and rubbery, and sometimes even shrunken later on. What we find in the lab result, TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, they're elevated, and they may become normal or high depending on the stage of thyroid gland destruction from autoimmune phenomenon. Free T4, which is thyroid thyroxine level, T4, is low in overt hypothyroidism, but it could be normal in subclinical cases. Anti-thyroid peroxidase antibodies, we call them anti-TPO, they're positive in 90% of Hashimoto's cases. And anti-thyroglobulin antibodies called anti-TG, they're positive in 60 to 80% of cases. When we do the ultrasound, it shows hypoepoic heterogeneous gland and some nodules. So diagnosis pattern basically is a kind of high thyroid stimulating hormone, low free T4 because that thyroxine producing cells are being destroyed, and positive anti-TPO antibodies. Those are classic of Hashimoto hypothyroidism. So follow-up and monitoring is always needed. There are lots of cases subclinical where TSH is mildly high and free T4 may be normal. So we just keep follow-up TSH a checkup, every 6 months. And if the TSH rises more than 10, I usually start treatment, or a patient becomes symptomatic. If patient is on thyroid medication, you got to check TSH every 3 months after starting or adjusting the doses. Once stable, then you got to check it every 6 to 12 months. I do every 6 months. Now, there's a special consideration for females who have a pregnancy because you need a tight control of TSH, otherwise it's going to affect your child growth. treatment, mainstay treatment is a levothyroxine, is synthetic T4, and dose is based on the weight, is only 1.6 microgram per kg per day, but we make adjustment depending on other comorbidities and age and cardiac status. It's taken on empty stomach 30 to 60 minutes before breakfast, no other medication for at least 30 minutes. And I had a video earlier today where I spoke about thyroid medication, lifestyle supportive measures. So you need to take selenium and zinc. That's really important for thyroid enzyme, and also enough iodine supplement, but avoid excess supplement. Balance anti-inflammatory diet and manage your stress, get enough sleep. And I also wanted to just emphasize this one very clearly, that there's no clinically proven benefit of desiccated thyroid. But some people who are sensitive to other thyroid, they are on desiccated thyroid. Okay, so Hashimoto thyroiditis is a lifelong condition. I mean, I had it for 27 years. I take it every day. If I miss it for at least 2 days, I feel it really. I feel really tired. So I never miss them. It's a lifelong condition, but with the right treatment and monitoring, most people can live very healthy, normal lives. But if you have any changes in your symptoms, like you start gaining weight or fatigue and swelling in the neck or even swelling in the legs, talk to your doctor and get it tested. Because your thyroid health is key to your well-being, so don't ignore it. Now, thyroid hormone, we call it master of orchestra of endocrine system in your body. So every hormone in your body needs one molecule of thyroid hormone to have a permission, so to say, a permissive action is needed from thyroid hormone for other hormones to function. So thyroid hormone is like a master, the headmaster of the school. So, and other hormones are like a master. So headmaster has to give permission to other master to start working. So there's a permissive action is needed. So thyroid hormone is the most important hormone. It will slow every other hormone. So supplement is important, proper follow-up is important. Every 6 months, anytime there's a changes in your life or a stress level goes up or something happen where you think that it might affect your thyroid hormone, it's better to get it checked. Okay? So this is my video about Hashimoto thyroiditis. You like it, share it, talk to your friend, have any question, and if you have any question in details and you want to have a free consultation, you can email to me consultation@drpklyfe.com, and we can talk freely and we can email back and forth, and you can put your questions in the chat and I'll get back to you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following me. I appreciate it very much.